God wanted me to tell you that you have to stay strong. You have to keep pressing on because we are in the end of times. Many people may look and want to view and say they don't understand, but that's because they can't open up their heart chakra to know that God is with us every step of the way. And this is what was revealed to me about my throat chakra being blocked. My throat chakra was blocked. If I can convince you that you're crazy, if I can convince you that you're unworthy and you don't mean nothing, that dampens a person's spirit. Always critical of everything that they do. Let me tell you something. We have to quit inflicting pain on one another and be mindful of how we treat one another. It's imperative that we do so. Not only just for God, for the kingdom of God, but also for our salvation as well. Okay? The key is to spread love and to use your gifts and your talents in order to be a servitude to God's people. Our gifts and talents is supposed to bless not only us and our lineage and our family, but also other people. And then even with the way that we live and we walk and we talk out there, we are a reflection of God. And so therefore we have to just watch like how we operate and who we choose to entangle with and to build relationships with. First and foremost, I'm going to be honest with you. Relationships, to me, in my personal opinion, is just idolize a little bit, way too much. And I get it, you have to have social interaction, but first and foremost, let me tell you what's important. What's important is that we build a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Then he will teach us how to have a relationship with ourselves so that we are more content in our singleness and we don't go seeking for other people's validation. We don't go out there looking for people's approval when you're in your singleness. And this is the reason why, you have to have a personal relationship with the Most High. He will show you how to be content when alone. All right? Because everybody is not going to be on your team. They see that light within you and it bothers them and antagonizes the spirit that's within them. Keynote spirit, I will always point that out. Why? I'll tell you again, over and over, because we have to stay in the good grace of God, okay? I ain't say forget. I ain't say, okay, let them back in. Let them do the same thing, give them a second chance. If God told you to give them a second chance, and he'll show you that, that's another thing. But, we have to understand who's in control and keep mindful of that. Watch how we operate throughout the land. How we treat one another. It's really real out here. Anytime you could find a young lady who's 13 years old to stick up an elder and rob them at gunpoint in broad daylight. Listen here, it's really real. And that young lady is dealing with some demons. And this is the reason why, even if we cannot control what's being done around us, because we can't. We can control how it affects us, though. We can control how we choose to look at things and what's going to be the outcome of that situation. This is why you have to trust in God.